All right, another day, another game dev stream. Yesterday I was a bit sick, so I didn't want to push it, but today I'm gonna be streaming. Let me just set things up. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish off the last time I applied injuries to the player units characters when the battle is lost. So today what we're going to do is make sure that code is working properly, because right now the injuries are applied, but it just keeps on applying indefinitely. And then also when the characters are, when they have 0 HP and then you get into another fight, then what should happen, that kind of thing. So for example, if I play the game now, right now I have Royd and Joel. Joel is injured 50%, and then oops, I stopped the game. And then if I start the battle, and Royd is gonna die. Right? So we did defeat the enemy, so that's why the enemy disappears. Oh, the enemy didn't disappear. Oh, I thought I made it so that it disappears. Well, that's odd. Okay, well anyway, you can see their HPs were retained, and then Royd has 0 HP right now, and he's still fighting. Right, so we have to handle that. And also, I thought I made that character disappear. Let me just quickly fix that problem. I thought I did. No thanks. Let's see. When the battle is lost. Okay, update is where we have the main loop for the battle. If it's victory, then hold on. If the battle is won, then we defeated them, right? So we destroy them. Destroy the enemy encounter character. So is this not running? Battle is won and destroying encounter character. No, I'm gonna speed this up. I should really have a here, battle tests, and here we deal massive damage to force defeat but here we have force victory. And then we're gonna do battle tests, force victory. Okay, so we skip the whole battle and we go straight into victory. Okay. Oh, there's been some error. Null reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. So it must be this one. So this is not being set correctly. Where is this defined? It's being defined here. Where is this being used? Yeah, enter battle. And we are supposed to pass encounter character when we enter the battle. So who's using this? Yeah, we're passing encounter character from battle detection. And encounter character is, of course, nothing. Okay. And battle detection. So this is a public, so this should be showing up in the inspector. So bandit, battle detection, collider, encounter character. Yeah, it's right there. What's going on here? Okay. Switching to battle scene with encounter ID. And encounter character. Okay, so we're gonna play the game and test it. Yep, that's been passed properly. It's this one, right? Yeah, that disappeared. Okay. How come it didn't work before? What? That's really weird. Wait, I'm just gonna let the battle play out because last time, where's the force victory? Yeah. That's really weird. Okay. Okay, so in this setup, Royd's probably gonna die. But we're still gonna win. Okay, maybe I stop the game and I replay the game. I'm not sure. I'm still half asleep, so but it's working. So yeah, I remember this being working. Maybe I was like half asleep still. Okay, so that's not a problem. So in the case when we are oh no, because we were, was it because no, I'm not even gonna try to remember. My brain is still fuzzy. So I'm gonna force defeat. then we would still have this character. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because last time we enter the battle without running into the enemy, right? It's the collider that's setting the enemy character. Because we used a test battle, there was no encountering enemy, so that's why. Okay. Yeah, that explains it. So I have to watch out for that. All right, so when player dies and gets the injury, the HP is 0, and when the game starts and the character unit is 0 HP, we should do something about that, right? So okay, so let's see, what can we do? Here, when the battle starts, we have all these methods here. Spawn unit, and then we go to the battle units spawn, right? Here we go. So when we spawn in, we have to battle unit statuses dead. Okay, we need to okay, so let's discuss this with the AI. When the battle ally battle unit, should it only be a concern of the ally? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, having enemy character dead from the beginning is just kind of weird, right? So when the ally battle unit is no, actually it applies to the enemies too. It doesn't really matter. So when a battle unit is spawned regardless of enemy or player or ally, if their HP is 0, they should start the battle dead. Where is the appropriate place to add this code? Don't touch the code, just show me. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere inside the spawn. The best location should be around line 108. What? You mean line around here? Yeah, so it's doesn't have the right line. You would add the check there right before the line that adds the unit to the turn queue. Yeah, like that, right? Check if unit should start dead. Set status dead. Animator set trigger dead. Death. how did it know to do that? Like, is this somewhere else? Yeah, here. So interesting. I mean, we're just gonna play and see how this works out. Because I have a feeling that if you play the death animation, it's not gonna look good because like as soon as you enter the battle, the ally character is not gonna start off as dead, but it's gonna be like dying as the battle starts. Right, so we go test battle again. You see? They die and their HP remains. See, and also they keep getting the injury penalties. So let's just keep going to see. Oh shoot! All right, well let's fix that first. This is okay, except the animation that plays by triggering the death should play really fast to skip right to the end frame and stay there. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, so they do stay dead, and the animation played really fast. Now the scene fade out is we can maybe, because I saw like a little glimpse of the animation playing, so maybe the scene fade out can take a little bit, just a tiny bit longer. So where is the scene loader? Let me create another. When the scene loader fades out, how can I control the time it takes to fade out? I want to make the duration slightly longer. Okay. So where is this configuration? Oh, okay, I see. That still happens pretty fast. I don't know. I don't feel the difference. So what if I just make it big like that? Does it even have an effect? That had a slight effect, I think. Let me just make it really big. changing it to 3F here did not make any difference. Fade out duration field in script is marked as serializable field, which means it can be overwritten by Unity Inspector. Okay. So I have to find the scene loader. Okay, so it does have an effect. Okay, but okay. I am actually going to make these private. Okay. And the progress text I don't need. Okay. So I don't need that either. And fade out. The fade out should not be linear, but in the beginning it barely fades out, but towards the end it fades out quicker. Yeah, so quadratic ease in or something like that. Okay, so if I put 10 here, yep, that's perfect. Okay, so let's make it over 3 seconds. Let's see how that feels. Okay, that's a little too long. Okay, how about this? We keep 1.5 seconds, but before fade out is triggered, stay 1 second without fading out first. 1 second delay. Okay, so since we have 1 second delay, now we can be a bit quicker with the fade out. Alright, so I'm gonna let them die. Okay, good. That's perfect. Now we need to get rid of the health. So we're gonna accept all of that. And then the health bar. How, because when the character dies, the health bar already disappears. So during the battle, is it listening to some event during the battle? I mean, I think we can trace. Yeah, during the battle, when a battle unit dies, the health bar above the unit disappears correctly. Can you show me sequence diagram of how this happens in the code? Isn't there like better sequence diagram drawing you can do? Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is also get rid of all the minor details. I want to see major function calls or event handling that eventually leads to the health bar disappearing. With proper drawing tool. So it goes from battle action taking, status is set to dead and on health changed. So we have something called on health changed. See, I coded, but I even forget what's happening. Okay, so battle unit. So we must be doing on health changed invoke or something like that. Oh, there you go, invoke. So every time someone takes damage, we do that. Okay. So we should also do the same. So if I do something like that, but I do it here, But the listener of this event, how does it know which character? How does the listener of the event on health changed know which unit the event is for? Through direct object reference, not through the event parameter. What? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, that's fine. It's directly finding the specific unit and then listening to it. I suppose that's more efficient, I suppose. So that's fine. So this is gonna work now. Okay, so we let them die, and then we start the battle, and they're gonna start dead. Oh, it's still not disappeared. What? Health bar. Well, that's odd. Oh, that event didn't trigger. What? I don't get it. On health changed, and this is empty. All right. Why is that the case? Here, when I printed that out, When does the action actually get defined? Hasn't subscribed to it yet. When this debug log runs, looking at the code flow. Oh, really? So this only gets defined when something is registered to listen. So let's say on health changed, health bar. Health bar is listening now, is registering to listen now. Let's see when that happens. Yeah, it happens after. That's the problem. Okay, so in that case, doing that is not gonna work. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just put that in like that. Oh, I see this button flickering in the beginning, so that's not good. I'll fix that too. All right, so clear. There you go. So that worked. So we're gonna have to do something about that flickering. So let's see. We can make those buttons appear after like certain delay. So let's go to the scene where the battle happens. The UI. Whoa. Right, so okay, so I have these scripts, battle, begin, button. What? Okay. Display this button only after like 0.5 seconds delay. make this button visible. Do similar for this button. Battle. What is the other button? Replace. I don't think I even have a script for that. Yeah, I don't. Okay. All right, let's test it. The button doesn't even show up now. What happened? Oh, they are inactive. Okay, I see. Instead, the visibility changes won't work because the buttons are inactive. No, it still doesn't work. Coroutine couldn't be started because the game, okay. Coroutine is not gonna work because the game object is still inactive. Revert all your changes and use canvas group to make the buttons visible or not, instead of using set active. Require the canvas group component. Oh, it still flickers. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I'm trying to find a prefab. Where are those buttons? Where can I find them? Oh, I forgot where I put them. Come on, think. No, that's not it. Where is this prefab? Is there a way to find this? I don't think I can. Okay, so what how about we start the alpha with 0. But where do I put all the UI stuff then if I don't have the prefab? Oh, okay. I have no idea. I'll deal with it later. Maybe I never had UI prefabs. Ah, still flickers. Still flickers. When the scene begins. Oh, the canvas group has to be activated. Okay. Ah, there you go. That was nice, right? Yep. All right, so I'll make sure at the start. No, I think that's good enough. I'm not gonna do anything more. Okay, so the flickering is fixed. Right. And then what else do I have to worry about? I do have to worry about the characters getting injured indefinitely. So let's test getting defeated repeatedly, right? Oh, now when I click on it, it doesn't work. What happened? Oh, okay. And also, what I saw was when the scene comes back to, so when the battle ends, these buttons change immediately, like that, and then we switch to this scene. Would that be an issue? No, in the actual game, we're not gonna have these buttons, but these buttons will appear, right? Let me see. Yeah, they appear immediately, which is not good. Anyway, this guys keep getting injured. Let's just see what happens. Okay, now he's at 0. Yeah, he goes to NAN. Yeah, so that is not good. Okay, so but first, before we get to that, I wanna really fix this issue where the UIs immediately show up when the battle ends. So that happens because why? Because this shows up immediately, I think. Let me check again. So UI canvas of the previous scene shows up immediately. Okay, let's see. Okay, so all of this is fine. When the scene is switched, the UI canvas of the destination scene shows up immediately. Where is the code that enables that? Allow scene activation. Okay, so when the battle ends, and we're switching over the scene, where does that happen? Okay, scene switch, exit battle. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, when entering the battle, we need to disable the previous scene's UI canvas game object. When exiting the battle, we need to okay, 1 second. We need to disable all children of the previous scene's UI canvas game object except the scene loader. When battle is being exited, we revert and enable all children. After 1 second. Okay, let's try that. So this is where this is exiting. Okay. Oh, that worked perfectly, right? That worked. Okay, so we fixed that issue. Okay, we were fixing a lot of small issues today. So now I have to worry about applying injury indefinitely, right? So when does the injury get applied? Add injury penalty here. So what are we doing? We are correctly clamping 0 to 100. Right, it's showing NAN because we are dividing by 0, I think. So yeah, we are, if it's 0 to 0, then we're dividing by 0. So what we need to do is, after applying the injury, the max health, even after applying all injuries, the max health has to have minimum 1. Okay, so we will, with this, we will never run into NAN problem. Let's see. Right, so the goal is to repetitively die, right? Okay, just keep dying. Okay, one more time. Okay, we have like 1 left. So if I die, we should still see 1. Yeah, so we fixed it. Right, so we will never have a situation where we have division by 0. So this guy is injured so severely to the point where his max HP is always going to be 1. So you're going to have to go to town and then heal yourself, like take a rest, and then this will all disappear. All right, cool. So we've finished that. I mean, I think this is a good point where this is a point where I can save. So let's, what did I do? Prevent max health going to 0 from injury. Fixed various fixed scene transition related minor issues. Okay, so what's next? I think the next thing I have to work on is the victory case. When the player actually wins, we give no rewards, nothing, right? So one second. Victory case. So we can, well, hold on, what? Yeah. Oh, crap. Okay. Checking in. So I think in terms of getting defeat, we can merge it to the main. What? I didn't make any change to that village. What the hell? Battle defeat. Take injury when defeated in when take injury when died during battle. Alright, I just have to make sure I did not override, because there was a conflict in the village scene, and that's something that my wife is working on. So let me just switch over to here. Yeah. And then I have to check out that scene because if I... Oh, yeah, this is her change. She definitely made a mistake to put these two things here. Scene. Right. Okay, this seems like everything she's done yesterday. Yeah, so this is the Act 1 village. She's been working on it, obviously. This Emor nation that the main character is from, they're sort of a mix between medieval and steampunk. So we don't have any of the steampunk elements. So we're probably going to put lots of pipes on the buildings and things like that. So, yeah. But definitely these two should be sitting somewhere else. I mean, what happens if I delete this? Oh, okay, I don't want to screw that up. I just want to double check my changes. Let's see. Okay, so all right, everything's good, except these two things. I don't know what they are. But if they belong to here, we should put it here. moved scene specific files to the scene folder. What? No, I didn't make any changes to the terrain. Okay. Oh, there's multiple things. All right, so we're good. Now we don't need this branch, so we're gonna hide that. All right, so now I have to create branch, and let's say battle victory rewards. Yeah, so this is gonna be a heavy one. I have a feeling that this work is gonna take a long time to implement, and probably think about how to properly do it, because it touches upon like all the items that we can give as rewards, and currency. I'll be introducing a currency like money as a reward, so I can kind of get started on this, but I think I'll have a think about it. I won't probably bore you with the live streaming doing this because this requires me to sit down and think about the data structure and how I'm gonna, like, for example, if I'm introducing currency into the game, where is the currency going to be held? Is it going to be held in the individual character, or is it going to be held in the inventory? It's probably going to be in the inventory, but I haven't really thought about it. And then I have to worry about saving the currency every time the currency is added. The game should automatically save it to the file, like save the game. So yeah, I will have a think about this, and then I'll probably put some groundwork off the stream, and then when I get back on stream next time, it'll only be like the interesting part that I'll be quoting to add rewards after a victory in the battle. So yeah, I'll stop here for today. Good stream, fixed a lot of fixes and problems, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, see you guys later.